Okay, vamos a hacer Pilates. Let's do some Pilates. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to start. Everybody, we all have different degrees of tightness in our hips. So that just makes sitting exercises a little bit of an extra challenge. So it's nice to just begin with something here that everybody kind of needs to work on always and forever. Being able to sit tall while you're on the floor. So I'm going to put my hands on my hips and then just begin a little rock of the tailbone. Oh, there's screaming in the other room. I'm like, is that happy scream? Sad scream? All right, so I'm rocking that weight forward and back, letting my tailbone move with the rest of my pelvis here. So the base of the low spine. And then let's go ahead and hold that. So you're going to let the hips stay anchored and level, and then reach your rib cages side to side. And if you find as we're doing these extended sequences, if you need to prop your hips with something, either blocks or a blanket or 2 pillows under the thighs or under the thighs, depending on the position that we're in, that is always an option. So now I'm going to reach my rib cage forward and reach it back. So now when I'm reaching the rib cage forward and back, I'm trying to anchor my tailbone and not move it as much. So we're just isolating so that we get these little muscles all through the center to wake up and say buenos dias. Good. All right, and then all the way around using the obliques again, I'm going to make little circles and circle around the other way. Good. So just from the ribs to the hips to the hip. Good. All right. So now hold on to the center. Take your 2 arms out, and we're going to wake up our shoulder joints as well. So now a couple little circles with the palms facing forward, a couple little circles back. Good. One circle, one arm circling forward, one arm circling back. And again, try to stay anchored and steady in that low spine. Change the one circle forward, one back, opposite arm. Good. Roll the thumbs forward and back just a few times so you feel a deep kind of internal, external rotation through the shoulders. Good. Let's sweep one arm underneath you, one arm overhead. Get a long stretch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, one arm overhead, one arm underneath. Good. Extending through 10 fingers. Good. All right. And we're going to try that same thing, but now with the palms facing down. Inhale up and exhale with the palms facing down. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch. Inhale up and exhale, stretch. Now take your 2 palms together. Sweep over to one side and reach and come right back up. Palms face each other. Sweep over to one side and back up. Good. Come right back the way you came. Beautiful. And now from here, open into a twist. Palms face up as you rotate, as you pull center, and down as you twist. Good. Try to feel this whole time that your head stays above your tailbone so that you grow in your twist instead of fall backwards at the thoracic spine. So this would be the thing we're trying to avoid. Inhale and exhale. So now 2 arms up. Sweep the arms over. I'm going to my right side, so mirror me or go opposite, whatever is easier for your brain. And then I'm going to just begin a little bicycling with this leg. Here, trying to keep my heel, my knee, on the same plane as my hip so that the movement isn't falling as I bend or extend, but I'm keeping those bones, those joints lined up. Change the direction. Good. And then just check your weight. Make sure you feel pretty even through both sides. Good. And then from here, let's hold the leg back. Take it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch it forward. Take it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the knee. Circle the leg in the hip socket. 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Now move the femur bone back. set it down, open. And this again is something I really recommend for tight hips, is just a little hip hike and release. You hike the hip, feel from the base of the pelvis, and then move right back down. Good. So sometimes also putting your hand on that part of you that feels really tight, that needs the stretch. Good. Just so you make your mind a little more aware of what it is you're feeling inside. Okay, so now top arm moves back, and then we're gonna do a hip hike, but it's the other way. So sitting bones are gonna lift up 2-3, stretch the pelvis and down. Hike the hips up 2-3 and down, up 2-3 and down. Beautiful. Now from here, leave the pelvis down, take the top arm, stretch over the front leg. Good. And now take your arms, stretch over the back leg. Good. Two arms back up. And we're going to switch the position of your body and try that whole sequence on the other side. So now two arms down. This is me going over my left side. Vamos a ir en bici. We're going to go on your bike, riding. So thinking about the hip, the knee, the heel, staying on the same horizontal plane. Exhaling into your reach. Good. And then change the direction there. Good. So just, this doesn't have to be a big movement, but really a wake up movement to the whole hip, the knee, the inner and outer leg. All right, so now we're gonna pause with the leg reaching behind you from the inner thigh, outer hip. We'll lift 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the leg forward, same thing, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, circle the leg in the hip socket. 5, or we'll do 3 and 2 and 1. Other way, circle 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now reach the thigh bone back, and from there you're going to set the thigh bone all the way down, and we're going to begin a little rocking in the hip. Again, this is to help release here your psoas. Good. Back and up, back and up, back and up, back and up. Good. So now take that top arm, reach it back behind you. Same thing, but then this time we're going to lift the pelvis and set it down. Hike the hips up, set the pelvis down, hike the hips up, and feel the back muscles are really, really guiding the stretch. So your glutes, your hamstrings are sending you up, setting you down gently. Take your top arm back over your front leg, and we'll stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Let the neck release here. Inhale, come up and take two arms toward your back leg. Good. And now I'm going to inhale, sweep two arms up, take my two legs out, and start moving my way down to the mat. So I've got my sits bones here at the edge of my blanket, and I'm going to just begin with a little reach through my arms. So try to pull the scapula together. Keep your thumbs up, the arms tucking into your sides, and now just kind of bicycle the arms as you stretch forward. Good. Change that direction. And again, focus at the humerus bone. Good. And then from here, pull the elbows up. And then exhale, sit tall and reach back. Let the palms come right over your knees. Pull your elbows in. And exhale, stretch forward. Reach the arms back. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pull in at your belly, sitting up nice and tall. Now reach the arms back. Hold the spine slightly rounded, your weight mostly in your sitting bones. And exhale, sweep the arms forward. and back. We'll stretch them forward and back. We'll stretch forward and back, forward and back. Now pause with the arms back. Press the palms underneath your shoulders and lift the pelvis up. From here, scoop and lift the sitting bones for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the sits bones down. Exhale, extend the arms, and from here, lightly pulse at the belly. We're going to go 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it up. Inhale and exhale. Reach across your body. Tap the opposite knee as you come back. So we're going to sit back and come up. Good. So while we're creating this movement on top, you're still aiming to keep your sitting bones the heaviest part of the body. So you're pulling down there and reaching back. Good. So now pause at the right side. You can either take your two arms down or up and pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sit it tall. And exhale, rotate to the other side. And again, either arms down or up. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sitting all the way up. Let's release some of that out of our hips. So I'm going to pull my elbows back. Let the forearms float to the floor. And once again, lift the pelvis and pulse 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, set those bones down. Raise my right knee over the hip. Change the position of the two legs. Good. So again, stay connected, present with your center. Good. And then from here, I'm going to slide my hands behind my thighs, scoop the belly deep, send my arms out, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave the knees bent or extend. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the legs a hair if you like. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands behind the thighs. Turn the heels in. Scoop your center strong. And here we go. You'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more. See if you can lower the legs. Scoop the scapula up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees. Take your torso here to the floor. Extend the two legs and let the legs sweep in a little corkscrew. So you're still heels together, toes apart. Gonna let the legs now circle to the left, forward and up on the right, around and up on the left, to the left, around and up on the right, to the right, around and up on the left. Good. Pause. Turn the legs back parallel. Interlace your fingers around the shin bone. Extend the left leg out. And a big scoop pulls your belly in. And then we're going to exhale. Change the position of the two legs. Exhale out. Exhale. And exhale. Exhale. Navel staying strong. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold hands behind the head. Rotate towards the top leg and change. We'll go 10 and 9 and 8. So remember, this is extension through the hips. The low back stays level. The rib cage rotates and the head just floats on top. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, pause, set the 2 feet down. Lengthen the neck out on the mat. Take the palms up. Push the feet into the floor. and lift. And once again, just get a scoop of the sits for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the left knee, let it move out and close. I want you to do that 5 times. Let the left knee move out and close, out and close, out and close, out and close. Inner thigh, outer hip, out and close. Right leg out and close. Just let it open and close an inch and pull right back to your center. 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, lift the pelvis. Take your right heel up from the floor and tap it into the floor. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift the left heel, tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift 2 heels. Go right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Pause with your 2 heels lifted. Now the sitting bones right back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2 heels down and up together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, ball of the right foot up, taps 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from there, you're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Pause. Balls of the feet up, sitting bones lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the balls of the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now we're going to roll balls to heels, balls to heels, balls to heels. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. Exhale, set those bones down gently. Draw the knees right back in over the chest. Fingers here to your ankles. Belly pulls in. Head gaze moves to your abdomen. And we're going to stretch and reach out to 3. And pull into 3. So arms and legs reach out to 3. They pull into 3. Out to 3. Watch your belly. So again, when you're in hip extension, when you're extending the legs here, you want to notice that the low back stays steady in this movement. So you're not shifting from side to side or letting the weight fall into the back. You want to keep it nice and steady. Good. So now hands behind the head. Rotate the rib cage towards the right. As you keep the legs extended, rotate the rib cage towards the left. Inhale. And exhale, rotate. So again, hips stay steady. Exhale, you twist the ribs. The head just goes along for the ride. As you twist, as you twist. Good. Pause right back here in your center. And then you're going to lower your left leg as you twist. Inhale. And exhale, lower the right leg as you twist to the left. Inhale. And exhale, reach. Inhale. And exhale, reach and lower. Inhale. And exhale, reach. Inhale and exhale, reach. Now pause, 2 legs back in, lower your head to the mat. Take the right foot to the floor, take the 2 arms up. And from here, I'm going to lift my pelvis up. 2, 3 as my arms come down. And arms come up as the pelvis lowers. Try that 2 more times. Up, 2, 3. Now down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3 with the pelvis, down, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to lift your right heel and try that same thing. So you'll come up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Take it up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. One more, up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Heel anchors into the floor, ball of the foot lifts. We'll come up, 2, 3. Good, keeping the knee right over the heel, down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. One more time. Up, 2, 3. And down, 2, 3. Now pause. Change the position of the 2 legs and we'll try that same thing on the other side. So anchor the whole left foot. You can even tap it in there just for a moment. Feel it into the floor. Inhale. And exhale, up, 2, 3. Send the hip bones evenly. And down, 2, 3. Stretch it up, 2, 3. And now down, 2, 3. One more time, up, 2, 3. Pelvis stays lifted. Down, 2, 3. And now you're gonna lift the left heel, try that 3 times. So you'll come up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. I think we have one more. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Good. So now the heel moves down, the ball of the foot lifts. Inhale and exhale. Come up, 2, 3. Keep those hips even as you lift down, 2, 3, and come up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Last time. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Pause. 2 legs back up, hands behind the thighs. Bend at the knee, lift the head, take your gaze to the belly. Now lift the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage, and come up to seated position. Now we're gonna rock. So hold the torso steady, scoop the belly deep, rock back, find the shoulder blades. Aquí they are, aquí están. And now we're gonna come right back up. Hold, arms reach out and pull back. 3, arms reach out and pull back. 2, arms reach back, pull in. 1, get ready to rock, pull the belly in, anchor your center, exhale, float back, find your shoulder blades, breathe, inhale, and now exhale, bring yourself up, arms float out, right leg down and up, keep the knee bent, left leg down and up, right leg down and up, keep your weight even in the sitting bones as the leg comes down and up, down and up, down and up. Beautiful. 2 hands behind the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Rock back. 2, 3. Hold and find a breath. And exhale. Lift up. 2, 3. Hold. Now the legs are going to stay anchored. Arms float up. Create a twist through the ribs. Back to the center. Girando. Twist with the ribs. Back to the center. Twist with the ribs. Back to the center, twist. Good. Keeping the heels, everything steady. Hands here behind the thighs. Inhale, find that breath. And exhale, rock back. Good. Inhale, sit it up. Slowly lower the legs. Extend them, arms out. Stretch and reach forward. Good. So feel the heels lining up with the sits bones. Sternum moving towards the shins. Inhale, sit tall. And now exhale, start to roll back. So reach the sitting bones towards the heels. Reach out through the toes and fingers as the bones of the back float back down to the floor. Arms up. Inhale. And exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, scooping the rib cage, bones of the back from the floor. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, extend that forward. Now find your belly with your mind. Go right there. Lift the spine. Beautiful. And we're going to come right back down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. And exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades. And again, it's these muscles at the front of you pulling in towards the body that scoops that back body off of the floor. Good. Inhale. This time we're going to stay down. So let the arms extend. Feel that relationship between your fingertips and your toes. They reach away as the navel draws deep. Arms float down to your sides. Lift the legs. Extend the heels. And now from here, with the legs long, a little circle. The belly is going to do the exact same thing. It pulls in as your arms push down. They're now your anchor, and the toes float up and over. Good. So keep that energy through the fingers and toes. Good. Reaching in opposition here as the bones of the back float back down to the floor. Good. Un circulito. So try another little circle. The legs reach out. Feel the belly right here, holding the legs up. And then you scoop that into the body as the thigh bones float over you, as the arm bones push down, the low back and hamstrings stretch, and the neck feels supported because the weight is moving back, not collapsing onto the neck. Let's try that one more time. Let the bones come down. Inhale. And exhale, stretch, reach the legs away from you, pull your center strong, fuerte, fuerte. And from there, the bones of the back float up, toes move down. Now go to your upper arm bones, anchor them into the floor. You'll feel your triceps when you do that. Now take your hands to the hips. Good, so you're gonna give the weight of the hips to your hands as the knees bend. And then the knees float over the hips, stretch. So this is a good opportunity to really stretch your psoas. So let the right leg float back and away from you as much as you can. And then exhale, let the left leg float back and the opposite leg pulls forward. Inhale, finding the center. And then exhale, really letting the back leg now perhaps drop into this stretch. Inhale. And exhale, change. Good. So again, this is really about getting a good stretch in your psoas. The gravity is doing the stretching, so it should feel restorative up there. Now your two legs are going to come together, and I'm going to pull the weight of my pelvis out of my hands with my core muscles, press my arm bones down, and then slowly, slowly, slowly let each bone of my back return to the floor. Good. Good, 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 good. So now bend the two knees for a moment. Exhale, push, lift the pelvis off of the floor. Good. And then from here, take your hands to the thighs. Let the bones of the back return to the floor. Exhale, extend the legs. And now lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage, the lumbar, walking yourself up. Two arms out. Good. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Palms underneath you. We're going to push and lift the pelvis up. And again, just stretch the hips, the shoulder blades. Pull together. Good. Exhale, release. Pull the belly in. With the legs, we're going to circle 3 times, knees bent. 3. Good. 2 and 1. Keep your upper body as your stabilizer. Circle the other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Feet down. Right leg extends. Left leg stays bent. Lift the pelvis. And now the right leg floats up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lower down. And switch the position of the two legs. You'll let the left leg begin in the floor. Exhale, pulling up. I'm going to slide back this way just a hair. And down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly set the bones of the pelvis down. Two legs extend. 3 tiny little circles to the left. Good. 3 tiny little circles to the right. Good. Bend the knees. Extend the two legs out. Exhale, lift the pelvis. And now the right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now your left leg. I'm going to get both feet on my mat. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Send the hips back. Exhale, extend the two arms. And from here, I'm going to reach my hands behind my head, stretch forward, estira, adelante, and now up. Good. So now I'm going to reach back, flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3, and exhale, scoop the belly deep as the head and torso reach all the way down to the floor. Inhale. And exhale, the head lifts, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage. Oh, that's hard work. Always extend the arms if you need to. Good. Come stretch forward. Good. Press the shin bones down. Feel the toes reach. So they can reach forward or back, but create extension through the toes. Inhale up. And then exhale, flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3. Scoop the belly, find the center. As you lower down, 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to come right back up here. Inhale and exhale. Head, shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage. Excellent. Extend the fingertips overhead. Create a twist without moving the sitting bones. So we'll twist one way and return to the center. Anchor the sitting bones and find that twist the opposite direction. Good. So now I'm going to pause here, twisting to my right side. Extend my left arm, reach out, pulse, pulse. Inhale, 2 palms together overhead. Reach out, pulse, pulse. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and reach. Pulse, pulse. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, twist and reach. Pulse, pulse. Good. So now turn the palms to face out. We're going to roll back to the mat and work on control balance. So you can keep the arms alongside the ears. Try even a flat back 1, a flat back 2, a flat back 3. Then scoop the belly deep as you lower down 3 and 2 and 1. Leave the palms or leave your hands on the floor. Scoop the navel in, lift the 2 legs, and then see if you can take your feet right to your hands. Now, if that goes well, extend the right leg up any amount, feeling that work. So the back of your right leg is working like crazy, and the left leg is stretching. Good. So I'm going to come right back down with the right leg, and then let the left leg lift, lift, lift. So feel that anchor in your bottom heel, pelvis stays balanced. Try that one more time with the right leg, and down, and then the left leg, and down. Good. So now from here, slowly let the bones of the back return to the floor, bone by bone by bone. Nice, slow, steady, easy. Legs extend, arms reach out. Exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage, all the way back up to a seated position. This time, arms and legs go together. You can bend the knees or put the feet on the floor if you've had enough. We're going to come down, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale and exhale, lift head, shoulders, shoulder blades, arms, legs, all the way up. Good. So now we're going to come back down and do a little bit of a jackknife. So let the heels land, rib cages land, head comes down, arms to your sides, lift the 2 legs, and now push the arm bones down as the pelvis comes up. Once you get the pelvis lifted, then you're going to pull the legs back as much as you can over the hips. Then we'll come down 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to try that 2 more times. So the legs move down. They exhale, lift, push with the arms coming up. And down 3 and 2 and 1. Legs float to the floor and up. Push the arm bones down. And exhale. See if you can evenly set the bones of the back on the floor. Bend the knees. Hands behind the thighs. Rock up. Open the thighs. Take a stretch. Good. So I'm not pushing on the thighs here. Extend the arms back behind you, fingers behind you, and let the sternum reach forward. Check your neck side to side. Good. Exhale. I'm going to now open towards the computer screen. Take my 2 arms out and stretch, reach to one side. Good. And up. Good. So let the thigh bones drop in the hip socket. Stretch and reach other side. Top arm extending. And up. Inhale. And exhale. Now opposite hand reaches towards the foot. Inhale up. Opposite hand reaches towards the foot. The back arm is reaching up as well. Inhale. And exhale. Find extension. Inhale, sit it up. And exhale, reach. Beautiful. Inhale, sitting up. This time, exhale, pull the heels together. Tap the feet down and up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. So this is a lift from inside the hip socket. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Cross one ankle over the other. Reach your arms forward. Find yourself for a moment on all fours. Inhale, a little cat-cow. Good. So let the head and the tail move apart underneath you and together back behind you. So letting the neck, all these little movements are great for the discs in your vertebra. So to keep them fluid, or keep the balance of fluid good and healthy. In fact, all of these movements are sort of designed for that. That's what's happening in a yoga or Pilates practice. Good, so now take the tops of your feet, press them down and sweep the arms behind you. And now from here, just lightly move the thighs down and up, down and up. So imagine sits bones reach towards the heels and right back up. Sits towards the heels and up, sits towards the heels. Now I'll be thinking about your knees staying underneath your hips. Good. Let's move the arms wide and try a couple more. Think about a long low back, supported evenly right to left. Extension through the head and the tail. Good. Now from here, exhale, take the two arms up, take the tailbone down. And you're going to extend. I've got my left leg moving out. I'm going to reach toward it. And then I'm going to open. And then I'm going to reach away from it. Good. Take the bottom hand now to the floor, long stretch. Good. And then let's take this hand to the hip for a moment. Push the hip bone down as the leg comes up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now pause with the leg extended out. Take the hand behind the head. Big toe turns down, leg stretches forward, and then the leg stretches behind you. We'll go 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold 5 little taps here, forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 little taps behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg right back out to center. Good. And then exhale, reach weight off of this hand for a moment. So this will engage your obliques. Circle it the other way. Set the hand slightly out from the shoulder and take the bottom foot, stretch it towards the top foot, arms up. Let the head come up slightly, hips come down. And now lift from the bottom thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Top hand to the hip, bottom leg in, top leg down. Exhale, lift. Find yourself back on the knees. Let's reach the thighs back and just pulse. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale and exhale. Scoop your weight up. Opposite leg is now going to lift, so you'll take it out. 2 arms, a long stretch towards that leg. Good. Now exhale, open forward. Good. Inhale. And now exhale, open, reach away. Hand slowly moves to the floor. Good. So now I'm going to take my top hand to my hip, push down with this bone as this leg lifts, comes down and up. 5, down and up. 4, down and up. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So now the leg, the big toe is going to turn down, and I'm going to reach forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. Good. You can put this hand behind the head, get a little more support. Pause with the leg forward, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pause. Bring the leg in front. Now lift for a moment. So this is really your obliques. Circle this wrist, circle it the other way. Set the hand down out from the shoulder slightly. And then the bottom leg extends. You can lower the hips, feel the head slightly lifted, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now this top arm pulls down next to the bottom arm. Good. Let the knees come down, and we're going to pull the elbows in and reach back. Elbows in and reach back. Elbows in as the chest lowers. The head stays lifting above the chest as you come down and up. 3, down and up. 2, down and up. 1. Hips reach back, big stretch. Forearms anchor into the floor. Curl the 10 toes underneath you. Lift the hips high. Raise the right leg. So again, you're feeling that work through the back of the leg. And now let it circle. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Circle the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift the leg once again as high as you can. Big extension. And lower. Inhale, the left leg is going to come up. 2, 3. Good. And then we're going to circle that leg just a few times lightly in the hip socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. 5. So really focus on stability through the rest of your body, through the shoulders, through the hips, through the supporting leg. And now last time, lift the hip and thigh just as high as you can take it. Full extension through that leg. Slowly lower it with control. Walk your right foot and your left foot out. Pike the hips, and then let the hips lower down. Let the knees come in. Pike the hips just a hair, and then exhale, set the hip bones down on the mat. Press the forearms in. Lift your head and chest, and then lift the elbows just like 1 inch. Good. Bend the right knee, and then extend. And the left knee, and then extend. And the right knee, and it's a flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach, and exhale, left leg. It's a flex, flex up, point, point. Inhale, reach, right leg. Flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach, left leg. Flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach. Now pause. Elbows move wide, head moves to the mat. Exhale, lift the 2 legs up. And same thing, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach, come down. Left leg, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach, come down. Right leg. So you're keeping the legs floating up the whole time. Exhale, reach, come down. Left leg, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, reach. Now a little scissor kick. So 1 femur bone up, 1 femur bone down. Feel this as light flowing movement inside your hips. Beautiful. Now I want you to hold the legs steady. Exhale, lift the head. Same thing. Flutter kick the legs as you scoop your center strong. And exhale, reach your arms back behind you and lift the sternum. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, bend the knees. Hands reach to your heels for a moment. Inhale, take a breath. Lengthen out the thigh bones on the mat. So this is to stretch the knees in the front of the hips. So pull the thighs slightly more together. Pull the scapula slightly more together. And then exhale, lift the thighs and lift the head. And rock 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, release that back down. We'll try that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, move the tailbone down towards the floor as you lift the sternum up. Lightly rock the abdomen. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, let it all come down. And then exhale, tailbone down. Really in, rock 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold that little lift of the sternum. Extend the legs. Extend the arms alongside the ears. And we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2. So focus on the lift of the sternum, drawing the tailbone down and letting the femur bones and humerus bones float in the hip and shoulder socket. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Press the hands down. Check your neck side to side. And then we are going to rotate over onto the side facing away from or facing towards the computer screen. So I'm going to exhale, pull my elbow and my knee together, reach them out and away. So we're in external rotation here. Stretch, reach out, pull in. 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 Good. So now let the arm and the leg bend and extend. Good. Through the elbow and the knee. I'm doing a circle through my elbow and then just a basic extension through my knee joint. Good. Letting them move together. I'm now circling the other way. 2 and 1. Good. Leave the top arm where it is. Top leg is going to lightly circle in the hip socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toe. And now pull the bottom thigh off of the floor as you rest that toe there on the femur bone. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pause. Fold the limbs up. And we're going to sweep up. Find ourselves there on the other side. Good. So now, same thing here. We're going to just begin with the elbow and the knee pulling together and reaching away. Good. Elbow and knee together and reaching away. So you're going to anchor that bottom leg into the floor and feeling extension through the knee. A big exhale, drawing those limbs in. Good. And up. So now extend the knee up as you circle in the elbow. Good. Extend the knee, circle the elbow. Good. So really from the shoulder. Good. Change the direction of that arm. Good. Leave the arm up. And now from inside the hip socket, a little circle. 3 and 2 and 1. Circle the other way. 5, 4. So really feel the inner thigh and the outer hip working. 2 and 1. Bend the knee, toe to the bottom thigh, down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pause. Bend the limbs. Hug everything in. I'm going to push my hands down and now lift my hips and pelvis all the way up. So take the tailbone towards the sky, a long stretch. Good. Now we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. Right, left, right. I'm going to fold up this blanket. Push my feet into the floor and rise up. So let me just quickly adjust the camera just a little bit. So now I'm going to step weight into my right foot. Lift the heel and then the ball of the foot. Lift the heel, the ball of the foot. Heel and ball. Good. Heel and ball. So pause now with the knee bent. With the heel lifted. And then just let the knee come forward and back. So you're just waking up the nerves, the muscles. Good. And then from here, you can bend the knee and just hold the ball of the foot lifted. Good. So now set the whole foot down, arms stretch, reach forward, take weight into that leg, take your hands here to your femur bone, and lift the back leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Good. Inhale the arms up. Push back through the foot. And we'll try that on the other side. So now stepping forward with your left. Good. Spread the whole foot out. And now from here, bend and straighten the knee just a few times with the heel lifted. Good. So for your ankles, the love of your ankles. Good. 2 and 1. Now that heel moves down, ball of the foot lifts down and up. Good. Or you just hold it. Hold it there. So feel that steadiness in the knee. And now I'm going to take weight through my whole left foot. Take my arms up. Hands here to the thigh. And then exhale. See if I can anchor that femur bone and pull down and up through my that back leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Exhale, stretch, reach it back. I'm going to step forward once again with my right leg. Take my 2 arms forward. Let the back leg lift. And then we're going to lower down. 2, 3. Let the fingertips just graze the floor. Exhale, coming up. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Set the foot down. Push back. Opposite side. So now the left leg comes forward. Gather your weight there. Lift the back leg. And then we're going to slowly melt down towards the floor. So focus on the left foot. And let the fingertips graze and give all your attention there to the left foot. And we'll lift and come right back up. Set the right foot down. Inhale, 2 arms up. Tailbone pulls underneath you. Gaze moves up. And then we're going to exhale. Extend fully your spine forward. Soften the knees. Shake the head no. Nod at yes. Now take a full look all the way up. Walk the hands up. Right, left, right. 3 tricep push-ups. Get the tailbone underneath your shoulders. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Good. Pause. Just take the left leg down and up from the floor. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Try to keep the tailbone down. And 1. Exhale, so you're not sending the hips all the way up in the air. Scoop the belly, left leg, right leg, 5, and 4, and 3. So a longer lift. 2, and 1. Good. Set the leg down. 3 more tricep push-ups. Down and back. 3. Down, back 2. Down and back 1. Hips up. Relax the neck. Lado y lado. Good. Side to side here. And then you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet. Right, left, right. Push into the feet. And exhale, find standing. So, oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock. How did that happen? All right, well, I guess it's time for class to be over. So we'll do weights next week. Good to see everybody. It looks like we